denunciations and fear-mongering have created a climate of fear and suspicion across the country, raising the question in households across the nation, who are the un-American Americans amongst us? Any man who has been named by either a senator, of a committee, or a congressman is dangerous to the welfare of this nation. President Eisenhower refuses to engage directly with McCarthy. In a letter to his brother, however, Eisenhower explains, quote, "As for McCarthy, only a short-sighted or completely inexperienced individual."
Hello, you there.
You startled me as if you come in excited me after death.
Time and time again,
Please, turn off that noise.
have stood for the rights of the individual.
Is everything ready?
Me?
Good. Cook!
You called, sir?
Everything on schedule?
Dinner will be ready at 7:30. Sharp.
Right on time. You have no instructions?
Oui, monsieur.
Very well then. Let's the game begin. Good evening.
Good evening. I'm not sure if I'm in the right...
Indeed, you are expected, Colonel.
How do you know who I am?
It is Colonel Mustard, isn't it?
Oh, no. That's not my name. My name is Colonel...
I believe that tonight it's been recommended that you use a pseudonym.
Oh, no, thank you. I took an antihistamine before I came.
May I take your hat and scarf, sir?
Oh, all right. I suppose I'll go make my... God!
Not to worry, Colonel. It's just a maid in the hall with a champagne cork.
Oh! Go.
Champagne.
Oh, don't mind if I...
This way, monsieur.
Ah, thank you. Are you expecting someone else?
Indeed, sir. I'll be with you in a moment.
Follow me, Colonel.
With pleasure, my dear.
Sit down, sir.
Do come in, Adam. You are expected. Welcome.
Do you know who I am?
Only that you are socializing known this evening as Mrs. White.
Yes, it says so in my letter, but why?
May I introduce you? This is the maid, Yvette. I see we should know each other.
We've never met. Champagne. I think not.
Please, warm yourself in the lounge.
Why? Do I look a bit cold?
A bit. Right this way, please. Right this way. Right here.
What?
Indeed, I'll be with you in a moment.
Hello.
Hello. Pleased to meet you.
I'm rarely pleased to meet anyone.
Please, come in.
Oh my! This is beautiful.
This is Peacock, I presume.
Who? Oh, yes. That's me.
Could we please take Mrs. Peacock's stall?
There.
I see we should know each other.
Don't be ridiculous. I've never seen this woman before in my life.
Champagne.
My lips belong to the Lord.
More for what?
Right, this way, please.
Oh, yes. And for your hospitality, there's a couple of Benjamins hidden underneath those columns for you, butler.
How sticky.
I expect to be treated like the wife of us.
Hold the thought. I'll be right with you. Cook, if you please.
Right this way. Thank you. Oh my! Would you look at the detail in this molding? This is quite a magnificent. Oh. I'm sorry. Who might you be?
Welcome to the party.
This is turning out to be quite the crowd.
Excuse me, would this be the right place to be, Mr. Body?
Sit! Oh, no, not you, sir. Please, come in.
Oh, pardon me, sorry, I'm a little bit accent prone. This letter has me rather anxious.
Ah, you must be Mr. Green.
Yes, that's exactly who I am.
Right, sir. Right this way, please, sir.
Wow, this isn't at all what I expected.
I find if you expect nothing, you're never disappointed.
Oh, no, I'm not disappointed, I just mean...
Pardon me, sir.
Why did you come with me?
Welcome.
Please arrive here at 7:30 sharp on Saturday evening. Well, here I am,
Ah, Professor Plum.
if you say so.
Well, and I thought I had seen everything.
Miss Scarlett, I didn't realize you and the professor were acquainted.
We're not. The bridge is washed out from the rain, and the professor offered to give me a ride.
I'm going to return the favor someday.
Subtle. I didn't realize we were heading to the same place until we arrived.
How was your drive, sir?
It's a long haul.
Oh, indeed it is. But then again, it's just a very large house. Right this way, please.
Say, what is this god-forsaken place anyway?
Oh, this little place. Why, this is Body Manor. This way, please.
Cook dinner?
Directly.
Right then, appetizers are in the lounge. After you.
Hors d'oeuvres. Good. I'm sorry.
Funny, I haven't an appetite at all.
My, this really is a party.
Well, greetings all. It's a pleasure for you to see me. Ooh, cocktail hour.
I had no idea there would be so many of you. I wouldn't...
Right then, you're all here. Colonel Mustard? Present. Miss Scarlett? Mrs. White?
Yes.
Professor Plum?
Right.
Mr. Green? That's me. Mrs. Peacock?
How do you do?
Greetings. I'm Wadsworth, the butler. Tonight, as you may have surmised, nobody is being addressed by their real name. A courtesy your host has provided to ensure your privacy this evening. I suggest that you follow his lead and refrain from sharing too much about yourselves this evening. You never know when might...
You're lucky I think he's only.
Oh my God, I'm terribly sorry. I'm just a bit clumsy, I suppose. Oh.
Dinner? That's more of a cocktail minute, Wadsworth.
Mr. Wadsworth, you were saying you never know when what?
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 This way, please. We really ought to keep quick waiting. Cooking gets rather cranky. Follow me to the dining room. This way, please.
My, you probably a bit.
Here, Jay.
What in the world is this?
Quite big.
Yes, indeed, they are.
Very weird.
Right this way. You'll find your names beside your places. Please, be seated.
My name over there, my name is,
Where with me?
my name is Mr. Green.
I think that's me.
Oh, here it is.
Wadsworth, will you be joining us?
Indeed, no, sir. I'm merely a humble butler.
What exactly do you do?
I butler, sir.
Dinner is served. All right, then. Oh, Butler, what is this all about? This dinner party?
Ours is not to reason why, ours what to do and die.
What?
Die?
Merely quoting, sir, Alfred Lord Tennyson.
I prefer Kipling myself. Do you like Kipling, Colonel?
Sure, I'll eat anything. So, where is our host? Will he be joining us?
All in good time, sir.
Oh, what is that smell? It's something familiar.
Shark's fin soup.
My favorite.
I know.
Bon appetit.
My.
This is delicious. Yum, 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 yum. Excuse me. All right then. I guess I'll be the one to break the ice, and then I'll be the one to get the ball rolling. I'm used to being a hostess. It's an integral part of my job as the wife of a student. Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot we were supposed to say who we really are. But I mean, I have no idea what we're doing here, and I'm very intrigued. And oh my, this soup is delicious, isn't it?
I know who you are.
You do?
What? I worked in Washington.
Washington. So you must be a politician's wife, Miss Peacock.
Yes, I am.
Who's your husband? Maybe I know.
Well, he's Mrs. White. You've been awfully quiet. What does your husband do?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Well, he just lies around on his back all day.
Oh, how lazy.
Not necessarily.
Oh my God! I'm so sorry, Miss Scarlett. I've just been accidental myself.
That would be $5, mister.
I'm sorry? What? Oh, no.
Mr. Green, what do you do in Washington?
Oh, well, I'd rather not say, Miss Peacock. I like to follow the rules.
Well, if I wasn't trying to keep this conversation going, then we'd be sitting here in an embarrassed silence.
Are you afraid of silence, Miss Peacock?
Yes? No? Why?
Well, in my professional opinion, it seems you suffer from what we call pressure of speech.
Is that an official diagnosis?
Are you a doctor, Professor?
In psychological medicine.
Do you practice?
Not anymore. I currently work for the U.S. government.
Another politician.
Not exactly. I work for you know who.
Who?
A branch of the United Nations organization, the World Health Organization.
Oh, you know who. It's an acronym.
Oh, of course.
I have a sister who was a gymnast.
You are a real colonel, aren't you?
I am, sir.
Aren't you going to mention the coincidence that you also Washington, Colonel?
How did you know that?
Oh, I've seen you around.
So, Miss Scarlett, does this mean that you live in Washington too?
Sure do.
So, does anyone here not live in Washington then?
Oh, then is this about the Red Scare?
What?
What?
Red
Red
Scare?
Scare? No,
I'm not a communist, I'm a Republican!
Wadsworth, we've had about enough of this. Who is our host and why have we been brought here?
Ah, speak of the devil. I'll be right with you.
Where is he going?
Is he supposed to wait on us? Isn't
What
he
is he
above?
doing?
I bought an idea.
No cops. Okay.
Oh, good idea, Miss Scarlett.
What are we doing?
The acoustic coupling between the door and the glass allows sound waves to travel from one side to the other.
Oh, all right.
Everyone has arrived as expected, sir. Everything is going according to plan. We'll meet you in the study.
Wow, this floor is just fantastic, isn't it? So under my feet.
For goodness sakes! Who was at that door? I demand to know what's going on.
Can I interest any of you in fruit or dessert?
No!
Yes. I mean, no.
Right then. May I suggest that we adjourn to the study, at which point I believe your newly arrived host will reveal his intentions, your letters will be explained, and the game will be afoot.
Okay.
All right. Right this way, please. here we are.
Coffee? Plenty. Coffee? Plenty. Coffee? Plenty. Coffee? Kind of?
Thank you, Yvette. That will be all.
You will soon.
So, where is our host?
He's not here. Nobody's here. What's going on?
Cigarettes? It'll calm your nerves.
I don't smoke.
For Wadsworth. Open after diner. What? Oh, dinner. It's for you.
Right then. Are you comfortable?
I make a good living. Oh, out with it, Wadsworth.
Ladies and gentlemen, these instructions are clear.
I'm glad that something is.
It seems the 6 of you have all received the same letter. It will be to your advantage to present on this date because a Mr. Body will bring to an end a certain long-standing, painful financial liability.
Mine's a blessing.
I can't say that well.
In fact, you all have one thing in common.
That bastard McCarthy. We're all being blacklisted, aren't we?
I said, no, you're all being blackmailed. For some time now, all of you have been paying more than you can afford to someone who threatens to expose you.
Oh, please. What's someone to blackmail me for? I go to church every Sunday.
Yeah, baby, don't we all?
Anybody else wish to deny it? Right then, until you received the letters, you hadn't known who was blackmailing you. But I'm sure even the least deciding amongst you is determined that the one behind your ransom is Mr. Body himself.
You think It's this Body fellow, you Brutus butler!
Who Mr. Body is none of your concern. Suffice it to say, he's a supporter of the House Un-American Activities Committee, and he feels your activities have been decidedly un-American. My task this evening is to expose your secrets to each other, rendering you all culpable in each other's indiscretions.
But we hardly know each other.
Precisely.
Don't you think you could spare us this humiliation?
I'm afraid I have no other choice, Mrs. White. Right then, we'll start with you, Professor Plum.
This ought to be good.
It says here that you were once a professor of psychiatry, specializing in pathological lying lunatics suffering from delusions of grandeur.
Yes, but now I work for the U.S. government.
Oh, so your work hasn't changed. But you can't practice medicine anymore, can you? Your license has been lifted, correct?
Why? What did he do?
Well, you know what male doctors aren't supposed to do with their lady patients?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, he did.
Oh, how awful! You know one day there will be a reckoning for men like you.
I hope so.
You're disgusting, Professor.
Aren't you making moral judgments, Mrs. Peacock?
Well, I would never be.
How then would you justify taking bribes in return for delivering Senator Peacock's votes to certain lobbyists?
My husband is a paid consultant. There is nothing sinful about that.
Not if it's publicly declared, but if you slip cash under the stall door at Old Evans Grill, how would you describe that transaction?
I'd say it stinks.
Were you in that men's room?
So it's true.
No, it's a vicious lie.
But you've been paying our friend the blackmailer for over a year now to keep that story out of the papers. Seems a little sticky, no?
Well, you see here
Well,
that
I am willing to believe you. I too am being blackmailed for something I did not do.
So am I.
Not me.
You're not being blackmailed.
Oh, I'm being blackmailed, all right. But I did what I'm being blackmailed for.
And what did you do?
I run my own business.
Well, that's not a crime.
You didn't ask what kind of business I run.
All right, what kind of business do you run?
I provide gentlemen with the company of a young lady.
Oh,
an escort service in Washington?
How scandalous.
Well, I'm sure some people are just, a little lonely.
A man has to pay to spend time with a woman? That's a problem I'll never have.
Is that how you knew the Colonel, Miss Scarlet? Is he one of your clients?
Certainly not.
I was asking Miss Scarlet.
Well, you tell him. It's not true.
It's not true.
Is that
No, it's not true.
So it is true.
A double negative.
Double negative? Do you mean you have photographs?
That sounds like a confession to me, Colonel. In fact, it is these negatives that have led to proof positive. I'm afraid you've given yourself away, sir.
Are you trying to make me look stupid in front of the other guests?
You don't need any help from me from that, sir.
Wait, what?
It says here that you hold a sensitive security post at the Pentagon. Those negatives would certainly put you in a most compromising position.
And what position exactly were you caught in, Colonel?
Oh, this is an outrage!
Let's see, who's next? Mrs. White. You've been paying off friend blackmail for over a year now because your husband has disappeared on how should we say? Mysterious circumstances.
Say what you want, but I didn't kill him.
Then why were you paying the blackmailer?
Well, I don't want another scandal, now do I?
Another?
We had a very humiliating public confrontation. He threatened to kill me in public.
Why would he want to kill you in public?
Oh, no. I think she meant that he had threatened in public to kill her.
What?
It was all over the papers.
Yes, but he was the one who died. Not you, Mrs. White. Not you.
He was found dead at home, unclothed. His head had been cut off, and so had his, you know.
Oh, golly.
But I didn't do it. I had been out all evening at the movies.
What was showing?
The Naked Alibi.
A likely story.
But he was your second husband. Your first one also disappeared, no?
Well, he was an illusionist.
But he never reappeared.
No, I didn't say he was a very good illusionist.
And lastly, Mr. Green, who is
You
a...
don't need to unmask me, Wadsworth. I already know what you're going to say about me.
What's that?
Mr. Green, who is a homosexual.
I beg your pardon.
Not me.
I'm sorry?
You asked who is a homosexual. And so obviously, I said not me.
Thank you, Colonel. God. But there's more to it than that, Mr. Green.
What do you mean?
There's evidence to support the question of your politics.
My politics? Since when is being a member of the Republican Party a crime?
You swore an allegiance to the Republican Party, but neglected to vote for Eisenhower in the last election. Seems grounds for announcing if there ever was one.
Voting records are supposed to be confidential.
Everything has a price, Mr. Green.
So, there you have it.
Have what?
A crooked senator's wife, a lascivious doctor, and a disloyal Republican. Not exactly adhering to that all-American standard, now are we?
Depends on who you ask.
But if this body though is such a noble citizen, why doesn't he report us to the authorities himself?
And give up on making a buck? Come now, Professor, what could be more American than that?
Apple pie.
What? Thank you, Hal.
All right, Wadsworth. So we're being blackmailed by a renegade McCarthyist. Where does that leave us?
And where is this Mr. Body fellow?
And what does he want from us?
I don't care. I've done nothing wrong. I'm leaving.
I'm afraid you cannot be doing that, Mrs. Peacock.
My husband is a great senator. You cannot tell me what to do.
By all means, go ahead.
Locked?
All the doors are locked, the windows are barred, and there are vicious guard dogs surrounding the perimeter. No one can leave.
You never said
Now! May I introduce you to your host for this evening and blackmailer for life, Mr. Body. Why, you scoundrel!
Well, say something.
How do you do? Seriously.
There's one more piece of information that you guys might like to have.
What?
The police are coming in less than an hour. What?
The police?
Unless
What?
you agree to double down. And why would we agree to that?
Because if you don't, I'll put this briefcase containing all the evidence needed to expose your wrongdoings in the hands of the police, the press, and the House Un-American Committee. With the right spin, those fellas can make a commie out of anyone. I think some of you will face a lifetime of jail, and others a lifetime of shame.
Oh, no.
Unless what? There is something you could do for me that would change the game. Something I just can't bear to do myself.
What?
Please, have a seat.
Alright. What's this about? Sorry, I'm a little bit accident prone, sorry.
In this box, there are 6 packages that I thought our guests might find useful this evening.
Packages?
Presents, if you will. I'm a generous sort of fellow.
Are you?
Wadsworth, will you please see to it that each guest receives a gift?
Gladly. There you go. Here you go. Oh gosh. Here you go. Ladies first, I mean, seriously.
How dare you?
Anyone want to make a guess as to what's in their boxes?
Perfume.
Candy?
A rare single Scotch malt whiskey? Aren't guessing games fun? Please open them.
A candlestick. What's this for?
A wrench?
A lead pipe?
A dagger!
A revolver?
Oh no, it's just a rope.
In your hands, you each have a lethal weapon. You all came here tonight because you believed the evidence against you was so terrible, you would do anything to keep it a secret. I'm putting that theory to the test.
You are?
Mr. Wadsworth here is the only other person who knows your secrets, and it's costing us all dearly to keep him quiet.
What do you mean?
I wouldn't have to double your payments if I wasn't paying Mr. Wadsworth for his silence.
That's a lie!
He may look suave and charming.
Oh. Why, thank you.
He is conniving and manipulative.
False!
Why do you think he's called the police?
You called the police?
Only because he instructed me to do so.
Did I? Ladies and gentlemen, if you can manage to get rid of Mr. Wadsworth, I'll have no reason to increase your blackmail or expose you to the police.
Get rid of?
Does he mean kill him? In fact, if you can eliminate Wadsworth,
Yes, I think that's what he means.
who not only knows your secrets, but also mine, then I will eliminate your blackmail altogether and be done with this terrible business once and for all.
But why make us do it, Buddy? Why don't you do your dirty work yourself?
Yeah!
Why should I when the 6 of you are so uniquely motivated and armed?
What's a patron?
After all I've done for you. Don't listen to him. He's a liar. I'm one of you. I'm not a butler. I'm an indentured servant.
A familiar refrain. Don't make a scene, Wadsworth. It's over. The police are on their way. Now's your chance. The only way for you to end your blackmail and avoid finding yourselves on the front pages is for one of you to kill Wadsworth now!
It's Mr. Body!
Stand back! I'm a doctor. He's dead.
Who had a gun?
I did.
So you shot him?
I did it.
Well, if you did it, who did?
I don't know. Someone grabbed it from my hand, and the next thing I knew, there was a shot.
There's no gunshot wound.
He's right, there isn't.
Look, there's a bullet lodged here.
Oh.
Eagle Eye, Miss Scarlet.
But if body is dead over there, then how did the bullet end up there?
I don't know. I'm not a forensic expert.
Something else must have killed him.
One of us must have killed him.
Well, don't
I
worry.
always
I have
Maybe Mr. Bites poisoned by the brandy.
Well, someone had to stop her screaming.
Was the brandy poisoned? How should I know?
Looks like now we'll never know.
Unless she dies too.
The scream is coming from the billiard room. Right. Hello, who's in there? Yvette, are you okay?
Yvette, are you alive?
No thanks to you, Wadsworth! You have locked us up in this house with a murderer! So the murderer is here?
Where?
Well, here we are looking at him! Oh, hell.
What took you so long?
I am an old woman who may or may not have been poisoned. It's amazing that I'm anywhere.
I heard you want to study. What are you seeking?
How could you hear us in this today?
I was listening. I have a tape recorder and video of you connected to the study. Monsieur Bobby asked me to record your conversation.
Now why would he ask me to do that?
For more evidence, of course. Wadsworth revealed your secrets in the study, and now they are all recorded.
What a snake! I gotta destroy him. Where are the tapes?
Who cares about the tapes? What about the body?
What body?
Body!
But Yvette, you are in here all alone and screaming. What's wrong? I am frightened. I also drank the cognac. Maybe I am poisoned too. Plus, one of you is the killer. Monsieur Bobby is dead.
We have to figure out which one of them did it.
What do you mean, which one of them?
Well, I certainly know it wasn't me.
Well, I would have done it myself, but I didn't have access to any weapon.
Don't look at me, it was a candlestick.
Maybe it wasn't one of us.
Who else could it have been?
Who else is in that house? Only the cook.
So, right. It's rather convenient if you ask me.
Well, as far as I can tell, the cook's not here.
Yes, but this is a very lovely kitchen, isn't it? It reminds me of a lot of my first brownstone my husband and I owned. Has a very homey feel,
Oh,
doesn't
oh
it?
God!
It's the cook.
With a dagger in her back.
Someone must have killed her.
Well, don't look at me!
This makes two.
Two what?
Matters.
Wadsworth, I think you'd better start explaining yourself.
Me?
Well, who else would want to kill the cook?
Dinner wasn't that bad.
How can you make jokes at a time like this?
It's my defense mechanism.
Some defense. If I were the killer, I'd kill you next. I said, if there's only one immediate killer here, and it's not me. It's Mrs. White.
I've admitted nothing.
You paid the blackmailer. How many husbands have you had?
Mine or other.
Yours.
5.
5.
Yes, 5. Husbands should be like Kleenex. Soft, strong, and disposable.
But if it wasn't you, then who was it? Who had the dagger?
It was Miss Peacock.
Yes, but I put it down
Where?
in the study. Any one of you could have picked it up. Fine, if it wasn't any of you, then it must have been Mr. Green.
Can somebody help me out?
Oh, good Lord, there's somebody that's not please.
You really ought to learn to speak up for yourself. Better, Mr.
Oh,
Crane.
God. God, germs everywhere, but I feel it crawling all over me. Oh God, no.
Blacksmith, can I suggest that we adjourn to the study?
Why?
Well, first of all, we have to drag the cook in there, but when the cops arrive and they see this, they'll put us all under arrest and we'll all be under suspicion for murder.
Murder?
And secondly, I'm the butler. I like to keep the kitchen tidy.
Give me, all right, come on.
I swear, this is the last time I do that. No more.
Come on, you have to show me.
I can shoot 25.
The body's gone!
What do you mean? What are you all staring at?
No body!
What do you mean?
There's no body! No body! Mr. Bond's body! It's gone!
Well, maybe he wasn't really dead.
He was.
We should have made sure.
I thought I had.
So was he dead or wasn't he?
Well, maybe he was dead, but somebody moved him.
Who would move him?
And why?
Well, don't ask me.
Well, if he's not here, then where is he?
Oh my! All this excitement! I need to. Is there a little girl's room I can use?
Oui, oui, madame.
No, I would just like to powder my nose.
Sorry, c'est que la outside CPHS room. Now, please.
I don't mean to alarm anybody, but we do have the current issue of one dead body, two dead bodies, one missing, one present, and the imminent arrival of the police.
Well,
Go, sorry.
well, the bridge is washed out from the rain. That will buy us some time. But that is one more time. I want the police to arrive. I am trapped in this house with a murderer.
But once the police get here, the rest of us are doomed.
Wadsworth, am I right in thinking that there is nobody else in this house?
No.
And there is someone else in this house.
I'm just no meaning yes.
No meaning yes?
Yes.
Look, I want a straight answer.
What's the look at me?
Wadsworth, is there someone else in this house? Yes or no?
No.
Dear Lord. No, there is or no, there isn't.
Yes.
There seems to be some confusion about whether or not we're the only ones in this house.
There isn't any.
Oh my Lord, there isn't any confusion or there isn't anyone else.
I know.
Oh, just give me a clear answer.
What was the question again?
Is there someone else in this house?
No!
That's what he says. But does he know?
Okay. Look, we have a killer on the loose, the missing dead body of Mr. Body, a cook with a dagger in her back, and all these easily accessible murder weapons. The rope, the revolver, the wrench, the candlestick, and... Where's the lead pipe?
Previously on Clue.
Where's the lead pipe?
He attacked her! Oh God, he's so bloody. I mean bloody.
Stand back, I'm a doctor. He's dead.
Oh, that's what you said last time.
I believe in second chances.
Mr. Body, dead, again.
I think I'm going to faint.
I'll catch you. No, wait. Bad knee.
Miss Peacock,
Yes,
where did this happen?
it happened in the bathroom. I opened the door and there he was. At first I thought he was trying to attack me. But then I realized that someone had left him propped up against the door frame. Dead, just waiting to follow someone.
Butler. Who would do such a thing?
It takes a lot of guts to kill someone twice.
It's what we call overkill.
But why?
What's the difference?
Makes a difference to Mr. Body.
Makes a difference to us. We've got to find out who killed Mr. Body, where, and with what.
Seems it was probably the lead pipe.
10 points, Professor Plum.
What kind of game are you playing, Wadsworth?
This isn't a game.
You! The lead pipe belonged to you!
But I dropped it on my way to the kitchen.
People don't just drop murder
I
weapons.
didn't know it was a murder weapon when I dropped it.
So anyone could have picked it up?
Yes, but who did? Who did pick up the lead pipe and brutally murdered Mr. Body? Who picked up the lead pipe and brutally murdered him? Who?
Butler, while you lose your marbles, I'm trying to do something productive. Have all of you forgotten about the evidence against us?
Yes.
Body's briefcase is locked.
Well, there must be a key.
Oh, Mr. Green, would you be so kind and reach into Mr. Body's pockets so that we may find the key, so that we may destroy the evidence once and for all? Why me? Why not? All right.
Thank you.
Go on, what are you waiting for?
Hurry up.
Don't be a wussy.
Chicken.
Where'd you get those?
I really don't like germs.
Or fingerprints?
No, it's mostly germs.
Wrong way.
That's the wrong way, Green.
My nerves are a little
You
shot.
know how to-
Everyone shut up!
It seems right.
Really?
It's warm.
If you remember my point and I'm not speaking it up,
What have you
don't give
taken?
it to me!
It's empty! Empty! I told you Mr. Body was a liar. Had the evidence in his briefcase my foot. Ow! That's my foot. Sorry. We must find that evidence.
And destroy it.
Evidence against us aside. First things first, we're in a house with 2 dead bodies.
As the cops are on the way!
Okay, so let's move the corpses to the couch that's in the study so that they both look less dead.
Help me, monsieur. Clean.
Fine.
Please, this is how you put on the
Let's be
glass.
quick about it,
Did you put it on right this time? Oh.
That looks wrong to me.
That is right.
Two,
count.
one.
Oh, solid battlefield technique, Mr. Green. Now really the man behind. Thank you. You're welcome.
please. Cadavers are heavier than they seem, aren't they?
I wouldn't know.
Right. Me neither.
All right, come on. CC. Good.
Come on, prop her up.
Move to the left. My
That
left.
way, yes,
That's
that way.
not this left.
The same left one.
That's left.
Sorry, Richard.
Let's get that back in here.
Well, aren't you all strong and virile?
Good. They just look asleep.
Forget about the bodies. We need to do something about the weapons.
Oh, I know. We'll just put them in the bag.
What good will that do?
We'll just tie it up.
Most murderers know how to untie a knot, Mr. Wadsworth.
And we'll just put it in the safe.
Ooh, terrific. Where is the safe?
In the hall. All right, everyone, push your weapons in here.
Okay.
Try to develop something else.
Well, let's go. to the hall.
All right. I swear to God, this is another long haul.
You just said another long haul.
How many halls are in this place?
Well, it is one of the largest.
There's no like one.
Colonel, what's your name?
And I'm afraid, Mr. Doc. Can you hold me most of me?
I'm afraid of long haul.
Wait a you need that.
Colonel, what's your language?
Really? How long are
I
these halls?
said, dang it.
I don't
Stupid for it.
What is that?
Don't call me stupid, Colonel.
He is stupid.
Look at her table.
You're stupid, Colonel.
Just get the absolute plan like Nicky
Stop arguing.
I don't see a save.
Is that an original trombella Wadsworth?
Those are quite valuable.
Now is not the time for art appreciation. Butler, where is this safe that you were talking about?
Pardon me?
A hidden safe behind a portrait. How original.
And give me a moment, this is an old lock. Rather dusty lock too.
Could I get a
I'm
younger
dusted.
Wadsworth?
There, locked.
What?
What are you going to do with the key to the safe, Wadsworth?
Oh, yes, the key.
Huh, I'll just throw it away.
Well, what if you're the killer?
I'm not.
But what if you are?
Well, then I'll just throw the key outside.
Oui, à l'extérieur.
But it's raining à l'extérieur.
I'm not suggesting that we go outside, I'm suggesting that we stay inside, but throw away the key.
But you have to open the door, wouldn't you?
I would.
But what if the killer's outside?
Well, better out than in.
Yes, but we want to keep it that way. What if we open the door, we risk letting him back in?
But if we open the door, maybe we encourage him to go outside.
Look, the killer seems to be doing a fine job of opening and closing doors all by himself. I don't see how us opening the door for one tiny second could possibly make a difference.
All right, give me this stupid key. Okay.
Broken.
But what if we open the door, creak, throw away the key, and the killer catches it. Then the killer would have the key we're trying to confiscate.
We might be overthinking this. I'm going to throw away the key. I really love the one.
You got to listen to me, Wadsworth.
Hey,
I believe
Never
you,
mind,
man. I know
don't
what
worry, I have another key. But guess what? Another long hallway.
What kind of you, Wadsworth? Yeah, that might be right.
Alright, this key should be good. I'm going to throw it away. Is everyone ready? Yes.
Yes.
What? Who was at the door?
Was that the killer?
He didn't look like a killer.
Takes one to know one.
Okay. Leave him to me. Interrogation is my specialty.
No.
How do you do?
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to disturb the whole household, but my car broke down up here and I was wondering if I could use your telephone.
Are you a killer?
What? No!
All right. This way, please.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Well, where is it?
What? The body?
The telephone. What body?
No, there's nobody. There's no body. There's no body.
Right. There's nobody in the study.
That phone's been disconnected. You can use the phone in the lounge. Yes. Right, sorry. Right this way, please.
Are you having some sort of party?
Pizza. This way, please.
You have a beautiful home.
Oh, why, thank you.
Since it will take my driver a bit to get here, maybe I could join the festivities?
Certainly not.
Oh, Okay, thank you.
I can't do anything.
You guys can hear? It's
Yes,
not quiet.
brother.
Okay.
All I feel is rapid footsteps.
All right. Our task is twofold. One, find the evidence. Two, find the murderer.
We have one potential suspect contained in the lounge, but that leaves the whole rest of this place up for grabs. Who knows what's behind all of these doors?
I suggest we handle this in proper military fashion. We split up and search the house.
Split up?
Yes, we'll split into pairs. That way none of us will be alone.
Well, if we split up, who's ever paired with the killer might get killed.
Oh, dude.
But then we will have figured out who the killer is.
But then, the other half of the pair would be dead.
This is war, Peacock! Casualties are inevitable. You cannot make an omelet without breaking an egg. Every cook will tell you that.
Look what happened to our cook.
Colonel, are you willing to take that chance?
What choice do we have?
None.
You're right.
All right, troops, divide and conquer. I'll split us into pairs. Mrs. Peacock, we'll start with you. Eeny, meeny, miny.
No! All right, Mrs. White, you go with me. Mrs. Peacock, you go with Professor Plum. Yvette, you go with Mr. Green.
Oh.
And Miss Scarlet, you're with Eeny Meeny.
What if someone doesn't come back?
Then we'll remember you fondly. Now, leave no door unopened and cherish your partner. This very well could be the last person that you see.
Oh, God.
Now go!
Go on, I'll be right behind you.
That's why I'm nervous.
Just us, brother.
That's what it is, Miss White. No man in his right mind would ever be alone with you.
That's good.
Fine, you go over there and I'll go over here.
All right. Oh, God, I can't wait to get away from that woman. What?
Are you going in?
Yes, are you?
Yes.
Right. 1, 3.
Nothing in there.
Nothing got you right there.
Shall I send to Congress?
After you. I do believe my shoe is broken.
This is quite an impressive library.
How am I supposed to find anything if I don't even know what I'm looking for?
Civilized society is perpetually menaced through this primary hostility of men towards one another.
Your fancy words don't intimidate me, Professor.
I take no credit, Miss Peacock. Freud, I think he's onto something.
Now is not the time for academic pursuits. We're supposed to be finding the evidence.
It's a fruitless search, if you ask me. It's not like we're going to walk into a room and the evidence will be plastered on the wall.
I suppose you're right.
Let's go. Maybe we'll be excited by something in a bedroom.
Oh, I haven't been excited by something in the bedroom for years.
I'm a little bit nervous. I'm at that house up on the hill. I've been locked in the lounge, and there's so many people here. I think they're having some sort of party. Yeah, that house. You know, the funny thing is, I think I recognize one of them. Yeah, the one with the really obnoxious outfit. That was me, don't say that. Wow. But yeah. That's the one. My regular Tuesday night passenger.
What do you think that means?
I don't know, but it seems suspicious if you ask me.
I just did.
Honest to God, Colonel.
Hey, what room are we in anyway?
Search me.
All right.
Hey, get your greasy mitts off of me. It's just an expression.
My apologies, Miss Scarlet. I struggled with once.
We've searched every room in this mansion and still haven't found the evidence.
I think this time has been productive. Nevertheless,
Aren't you a Pollyanna?
you're a brave and determined lady, Miss Scarlet. I really enjoyed our time together. I hope after this expedition ends, we can remain friends. I mean, really, murder's aside, of course. It's just been a lovely group of people, all in all. I suppose I would like to hear Miss White explain when and how she lost her veil in the billiard room, but...
You found her veil in the billiard room? Odd.
Odd?
Odd. Look, it's a trapdoor leading to a secret passage. Come on.
Oh, ladies first, Miss Scarlet.
How heroic.
Oh, where are we now?
How the heck should I know? The lights are off.
Well, turn them on.
I would if I could see anything.
I'm going to feel my way around.
Don't get any funny ideas.
Table.
A telephone?
A chair.
A body?
A body!
Ah! Find the door!
Get me out of here! Help! Murder! Help!
Oh, it's coming from all out! Come on, we must hurry!
Let us out!
Let us out!
That's right, the door is locked.
I thought you had the keys, Wadsworth. You have the motorist in here.
That's right, I do.
I judge the god.
God! I have an idea!
Please get me out of
Where
here.
is she going? Aren't you tired?
Oh my gosh, grief.
There's no alternative. I'm just going to have to break it down.
You can't break it down.
Of course I can. I'm a doctor.
Step back! I'm a boy!
What's going on?
What's happening? Help! Murder! Murder!
I know how to! Out of my way! Catch woman with a gun!
I hope not.
You can come out now. The doors are locked. I'm done shooting at you. What?
Why were you shooting at us?
To open the door?
But you could have killed us!
I said stand back.
Wadsworth, let's add finding the key to the lounge to our priority list.
Say, Frenchie, where did you get that gun anyway?
The safe is unlocked.
Impossible, I have the key.
No, I judge the god.
God!
Not to be a dead horse, but again, I feel like having all the keys is really
I
important.
heard you say you threw away the key to the safe. Wadsworth.
I did say that, but I didn't do that. We got distracted by the notice at the door, and I forgot to throw away the key. So, somebody must have snatched the keys from my pocket while we were searching the house.
So whoever took the key is the killer.
Precisely.
Speaking of the killer, there is a dead body in the lounge. The motorist is dead.
This is the last one.
I've not made it already.
Oh my.
Which one of you killed her?
We found him together.
And he was already dead. But the door to the lounge was locked.
Is he okay? I don't know.
Mr. Green.
I'm not going to me, my clothes on.
All right,
Come on, I swear.
all right. This is just Green, you were so weak. Oh, shut it. You shut it.
You were saying?
We found him through secret passage in the observatory. Secret passage. Not down the secret passage.
I think my wrist is broken. Oh.
See?
A secret passage? Who designed this place?
The Parker brothers. Don't worry, it's not the police.
It's the police. I'm going to open the door.
It's the decent thing to do.
No, don't you dare.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening, officer. We've been expecting you.
You have?
We haven't. We haven't.
I got a tip about an abandoned car at the front gate of this building. Motorists would have stopped by for help by any chance.
No!
You all seem to be in a disagreement. At any rate, might I come in and use the phone?
Of course. You may. Sir. Of course. Right this way, officer. We have a perfectly usable phone right there in the lounge.
That one is out of order.
Oh, yes, out of order. Right. Silly me. But of course, there is a phone over there in the study.
Occupy.
Right then. You may use the phone in the library. Right this way, please.
A library.
You all are rather peculiar.
It's about chandelier It's quite crushing. But don't worry, we made it clean itself.
That's all well and good, but what's going on the lounge and study?
Lounging? Studying?
I'd like to see for myself.
No, thank you.
What?
This way, please.
Actually, if you don't mind, I'd like to take a look around.
Of course, officer. I will gladly take you on a tour of Body Manor. Right, this way. Did you know that Lord Body had built this house in 1784?
Okay, we've got to cover our tracks and get rid of this guy. Here's the plan.
Did you know that Lord Body had been declared Lord Body after somebody had discovered an antibody that would save everybody? Notice the doors, crafted for Lord Body by Lord Farquaad. Right this way. Notice the mahogany floors. Did you know that in the 17th century, the buccaneer John Esquimalt recorded the use of mahogany for making canoes? Can you canoe?
What? Hey, where'd everybody go?
Notice the brass doorknobs crafted by Lord Body's body specifically for him in 1878.
Sir, I don't care about your doorknobs. What's going on here? What are you hiding in those two rooms?
Which two rooms?
The lounge and the study.
Those two rooms.
Yes.
Nothing? Oh, God. I really hope they don't screw this up.
Excuse me. Pardon me.
You are excused. Good night, officer.
Good night. That wasn't shocking at all. Why didn't you tell me there was a party going on here?
Oh, my apologies, sir.
I'd like to look at the lounge if you don't mind.
Oh, yes, right this way. Did you say the lounge?
Yes.
So anyway, like I was saying, Lord Farquaad. We are at the lounge.
Yes, we are. Excuse me.
Evening, officer. Are
Are these men drunk?
Dead drunk.
Want to sit?
Sorry, I can't drink on the job. The chief would kill me.
Killed if you do. Killed if you don't.
What? I love the evening officer. Right this way.
Yeah.
You as
Sit
well.
around, officer.
Right this way.
Well,
I can explain everything, officer.
there's not a reason to explain. There's nothing illegal about any of this.
There's not?
Of course not. This is America, and that was the pursuit of happiness. Now the phone, if you don't mind.
Oh, certainly. Right this way. So, like I was saying about Lord Farquhar, he was rather particular about quads. They were very quaddy. Get it? Farquhar, quaddy. Anyway, right there, the library.
Thank you.
Well done, all of you. Oh, very impressive.
My gosh, she made me body, dead body.
Yeah. All right, I've locked him in the library.
How did you do that? I thought you didn't have your keys.
I didn't have my right pocket keys, but my left pocket keys are intact. Left pocket keys. Now, the police are on their way.
But the police already came.
Not the broken down car police, the criminal investigation police. Precisely. Now, we must find the evidence, and we can't afford to have any more murders. This is getting dangerous. Now, go!
Okay. Will you have me, Kristen?
You got
Hello? Hello? Power outage? Must have been a storm. Hello, Chief. Yes, this is... Hello? Can you hear me?
Hello? Who took accident? Hello? Is there anyone there? Oh, you startled me. I thought you were Sakira.
Did somebody cut the line?
What did you find in your hand? Is that the clue? Oh!
Ah, good. Chief, you can hear me. I found an abandoned car out of some weird mansion where all the lights just keep going off. I tell you, Chief, there's something weird about this building. They're having some sort of party, and you'll never believe who I saw. No!
Oh, what? What's happening with the lights?
What's happening with these music?
Sorry, she's in the house.
Yeah, I
There it was. There was another dead body here. I'm gonna lose it.
I've already lost it.
Well, let there be light. Shh.
Do you hear that?
Sounds like his telephone line was off the hook.
I think it's coming from the library.
That's where the killer must be.
I'm going in.
Aren't you afraid?
Of course.
Of what? A fake person death?
No, just dead.
Ah, there. Yeah.
I didn't think this was a good idea,
I
Walter.
don't either.
Can't go to bed feeling like this, but It's what?
I think it's gonna be a bad one.
Hello, Mr. Copper. Would you like some assistance? A phone, perhaps?
Mr. Policeman, he just asked you a question. If you don't take up that phone, I will.
Well, I don't feel safe.
Can't relax.
How about a round of pool to pass the time?
Oh, yeah. Those sound cool.
Out here.
Yeah, rack 'em up.
Oh, me.
Hello? Hello? Dun 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 dun. I am your singing telegram.
This makes 3 murders in 3 minutes.
That's our best record.
3 murders!
6 all together.
The cook, Mr. Body, Yvette, the cop, the motorist, and the singing telegram girl.
But who is the murderer?
Ain't that the million-dollar question?
Sometimes the most obvious answer is right under our noses. No. I think the best course of action is to retrace our steps. It all started like this. At the start of the evening, there was thunder, like boom, 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 boom. The dogs barked, ruff, 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 ruff. Ding dong, Colonel Austin. Ding dong, Mrs. White. We noticed Yvette. Then, Miss Peacock. Who noticed the cook? Sharp. Then, Mr. Green. Ruff, 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 ruff. Sit! Oh, don't confuse her, please, come in.
Oh, thank you.
Then, Professor Plum. Then, Miss Scarlet. Then,
Dinner is served.
and dinner is over in cocktail minutes. Then we all went to the dining room. Shark's fin soup. Ooh, yum, 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 yum. This soup is delicious. Then Mr. Body arrived and we all went to the study.
Oh, yes. That's what happened, I think.
Who is this Mr. Body, butler? How do you do? Then Mr. Body asked me to pass out packages. Here you go. 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 It's a snake. Oh, no, it's a room. Then Mr. Body turned off the lights. Now! Mr. Body was dead, but not really. Really, he was still alive, but we didn't notice him. Then Mrs. Peacock drank his drink. Well, someone had to stop her screaming. Then he ran to the billiard room.
Yeah, let's go.
Move on.
I'm trying. Oh my God.
But Mrs. Peacock joined late. I'm an old woman who may not have been poisoned. It's amazing I'm anywhere. Then Mrs. White asked, who else is in the house? To which we all replied, Zing!
Come on.
Who we found back to back. Oh God, so gross. Blood, germs everywhere. Oh God, good Lord, somebody let him up. Then I suggested we take the cook's body into the study.
Oh, yes. Come on.
But Mrs. White's body was gone. Mrs. Peacock picked the body of the body. We could find it in the thing. And then the briefcase. Empty? That's when boat just arrived.
Oh, yes? Well, I'll take a break.
Are you a killer? Then I locked him in the lounge. Then, bonk, dead. Then, that's when the unexpected cop showed up. Hello, you're all acting rather peculiar. Bonk, dead. Then the makeup trim in the billiard room. Dead. Which brings us to I am your singing back. And here we all are.
Impressive, Wadsworth.
But what does it prove? It proves nothing. Well,
Enough of this. I know who the murderer is.
You do?
I do.
all right, Miss Scarlett, who do you accuse?
It was Professor Plum in the hall with the revolver. We all heard the gun go off, Professor, and I found your stupid tobacco pipe covered in gold when we were searching the house. When did you drop it, huh? Was Sculpey on the best vantage point to kill your next victim? I bet she was the poor singing telegram girl was an old patient of yours, right?
I never saw that girl a day before in my life. It wasn't me.
All right, the gun is missing. Gentlemen, turn out your pockets. Ladies, empty your purses. Whoever has the gun is the murderer.
Well done, Wadsworth.
You won't be able to prove anything if you're all dead.
That may be true. But, if we're all alive, that's your man, officer.
Well done, Wadsworth.
That's what I said.
Yes. Well, I'm saying in a handcuffed chief of police. Professor Plum, you're coming with me.
Wait, that's not how it happened. It happened like this.
All right, so Professor Plum, who do you accuse?
It was Colonel Mustard in the lounge with the wrench.
I never lounge.
I found your medal of honor in the lounge where the motorist has been killed by a wrench to the head, and that wrench belongs to you.
That's a lie.
All right, then, the wrench is missing. Gentlemen, turn out your pockets. Ladies, empty your purses. Whoever has the wrench is the murderer.
Well done, Wadsworth.
There's your man, officer. Does the kernel of truth left in him?
Well done, Excuse me, Wadsworth.
That's what I said.
Yes, well, I'm saying it now. Guilty verdict of police. Colonel Mustard, you're coming with me.
Wait. You have it all wrong. It happened like this.
All right, then, Colonel Mustard, who do you accuse?
It was Mrs. White in the billiard room with the rope.
I would rather die.
I found your veil in the billiard room, and I saw how you cringed tonight when Yvette served you dinner.
Yes, it's true. I knew Yvette. She had a torrid love affair with my late husband. I hated her. I hated her so much. The flames on the side of my face, breathing, heaving breaths. But just because I hated her doesn't mean I killed her.
Right then. The rope is missing. Gentlemen, turn out your pockets. Ladies, empty your purses.
Well done, Wadsworth.
Well done, Wadsworth.
That's what I said.
Yes. Well, I'm saying it now. Max! Mom, Chief of Police. Mrs. White.
That's not how it happened. It happened like this.
Right then, Mrs. White, who do you accuse?
It was Miss Peacock in the kitchen with the dagger.
All right then, the dagger is missing. Ladies, empty your purses. Gentlemen.
Well done.
Well done, Wadsworth.
That's what I said.
Yes. Well, I'm saying it now. Mark my words, Chief of Police. But that's not how it happened.
It happened like this.
Scarlett, I forgive them. But that's not how it really happened. It happened like this.
Oh my God!
Oh, right then. I know who the murderer is. On the ground! Freeze! Nobody move, you're all killers.
You can't prove anything, Mr. Wadsworth.
I'm not Mr. Wadsworth. I'm Mr. Body. And you're not even British.
How can you be Mr. Body if body bled all over me?
It wasn't Body who was bleeding.
But if Body wasn't Body, then who was
He was Wadsworth, my butler.
But if you're the real Mr. Body, then what was the point of dragging this all out?
Well, when you started murdering people, I decided to roll the dice. See if you something blow. Kill off my entire network of spies and informers, which you all did splendidly, by the way. Leaving all of your fingerprints over every glass, doorknob, and dead body. Now, I have each of you on the hook for murder.
Murder?
Yeah, bribery for petty crimes is one thing, but murder? Oh, now that could get expensive.
What was the point of this whole charade?
The searching of the house and the retracing of our steps.
It's all part of the game.
Game?
Now relax now, you see. Now that you've killed everyone off, there's no more evidence left against me. I've got a scot-free.
But the police will be here in a minute. You'll never get away with this.
he? What's so funny?
Nobody's called the police, have they?
They were never on their way.
Now this is our wait. We're gonna stack the bodies in the cellar, lock the cellar door, leave body men one at a time, and forget that any of this ever even happened.
I can't forget all this.
With murder on the menu, the price of blackmail was tripled.
Forgotten.
Okay, but wait. He's got no more bullets left in that gun.
You seriously don't think I'm gonna fall for that old trick?
It's not a trick. There was one shot at Mr. Body, two at the chandelier, two at the lounge, and one at the singing telegram girl.
That's not 6.
1 + 2 + 2 + 1.
No. There was only one shot back at the chandelier. There's 1 + 1 + 2 + 1.
Even if you were right, that would be 1 + 2 + 1 + 1, not 1 + 1 + 2 + 1.
Okay, fine, whatever. 1 + 1 + 2 + 1. Shut up! Point is, there's one bullet left in this gun, and whoever moves is gonna get it.
So you're just gonna keep blackmailing us and we're just supposed to forget any of this ever happened?
Yeah, why not?
I'll tell you why not. Special Agent Larry Goodman, FBI. The jig is up, Wadsworth, or is it? Listen,
You're FBI?
apparently I'm a dead ringer for Green. He got a letter just like each of you, only he came to the Bureau to ask for help. That's when I decided to have a sting operation.
Oh, some sting. 6 people died on your watch.
I usually work the desk.
What?
My beat is property crime, theft, fraud. That's why it tingled me so much when the real Mr. Wadsworth stuck out his neck and dropped off a whole briefcase worth of evidence last night.
You've had the evidence this whole time?
Oh, it's all here. Miss Scarlett's book, containing client names and dates of service, proving that she's one of DC's top madams and justifying why she killed the cop who's listed here on her payroll.
Give me that.
Oh, and let's see what's next. A little love letter addressed to Professor Plum.
That's private property.
That singing telegram girl was the underage daughter of the head of you-know-who. Who would have come clean to Daddy? Who would have cleaned Professor Plum out? So you killed her.
Now you see here.
My woman! And these negatives. And these.
Thank you, babe.
And these negatives! Colonel, quite the regular at Mrs. Scarlett's establishment. Huh. Yeesh.
How many positions?
All of them. Bet you couldn't be a colonel anymore if that motorist had informed your general where he drives you on Tuesday nights.
I just wanted to
back! It's just a shame that your former cook laughed about your briberies. Maybe if she hadn't, she wouldn't have killed her just before joining us outside the billiard room. Now we know just what took you so long.
Circumstantial evidence will never hold up in the court of law.
But this notarized record from the cook certainly will. And little Mrs. White. You weren't lying, were you? You really didn't take you back?
The flames on the side of my face, breathing, heaving.
Okay, yes, flames, breathing, heaving, forget it. This file contains the fingerprints found at the scenes of your previous husband's murders.
I never murdered my husband.
Fingerprints I'm sure the FBI will be able to match up to those found on the noose tied around Yvette's neck.
I wore gloves.
Oh, perhaps, could you mean these gloves? At last, but certainly not least, Mr. Bobby Body.
It's Robin.
Now you didn't hate Yvette at all, did you, Mr. Body?
What's it to you?
Illicit green card love affair is the icing on the cake of this entire FBI file. An FBI file on the whole Body family. Your butler, the real Mr. Wadsworth, has been feeding us information for months. Talk about a real American.
He was British.
Yeah, you know what I mean. I see why you want to kill him. Twice! When your shot missed him in the study, you wisely played dead. Then, when you caught him trying to escape, you bludgeoned him to death with a lead pipe I dropped on my way to the kitchen.
I mean, really? Who dropped a murder weapon?
Seriously, I didn't know it was a... The Body family has been wanted for organized crime for generations. But they've always eluded the law. Until now. Tonight, the Body family business has come to a dead end.
You leave my family out of this! Pull the trigger! Now I'm dead! If I knew who was coming, I'd have baked you a cake! Baked you a cake! Oh, Larry! Oh, God, it hurts! Oh, God, Larry! Oh, it's so dark! Oh, it's coming! Oh!
Stand back! I'm a doctor. He's dead.
Heaven.
Oh, Larry! Oh, God! Smile when your heart is breaking. Smile. Oh, Larry! Oh, God! Oh, it hurts so much. Oh, my God! It's finally here. Oh, I can see the light. Oh, it's right there. It literally is right there. Oh, hand. Death.
Yeah, you know, I gotta say, this has been the most exciting night I've had in months.
Yeah, it has. It really has.
Now you're all officers! These are the criminals that we've been looking for, and you'll find the confessions on the tapes in the billiard room.
The tape!
All right!
Who done it?
He did!
They've all done it! But, if you want to know who killed Mr. Body, it was Special Agent Larry Goodman in the hallway with my gun.
Well done, Goodman.
That's what he said!
And that is how it really Sorry, accident prone, sorry. All right, take him away, Chief. I'm going home to sleep with my wife.